Claudette speaks with Jennifer McCreath of St. John's Pride about the many exciting events that are coming up.
Jennifer, the downtown Toronto Pride, that gained 1 million people. Everybody was wearing rainbow-striped outfits, blaring Lady Gaga music. What can we expect for downtown St. John's next week?
Good morning. Well, I suspect we may have slightly less people in attendance, but with the equal amount of excitement and enthusiasm and variety, Pride has really taken off all around Canada, and it's great to see so much acceptance, not just the LGBT community, but society as a whole is coming out to celebrate with and for us, as well as educate and advocate for issues that are still out there.
Now, the event's going to kick off on Monday with an official flag raising ceremony at St. John City Hall. Mayor Dennis O'Keefe expected to be there?
Absolutely. Unlike certain other cities out there, we have a mayor who's very supportive of this and recognizes the value and importance it brings to our community as well as to society as a whole. He will definitely be there delivering his speech, and it's going to be a great time.
And coming up in Corner Brook, well, it won't happen now, so you're going to be welcoming the folks from City of Corner Brook because there are not going to be any activities. Why is that?
My understanding is that Corner Brook Pride had to cancel due to, I guess, lack of community support. It's a reminder that it takes work to do nonprofit work.
Yes.
Such as this. If you don't have people willing to step up to the plate, to put in the time and the resources and the financial resources to making these things happen, and you're not going to have it happen. And absolutely, we would be glad to have people from Corner Brook or anywhere come and hang out with us and celebrate with us over the week.
Now, the town of Middle Cove stepping up the plate this year. How are they doing that?
Yes, well, over the years, during Pride Week, we've always had a bonfire event up at Middle Cove Beach. And as a way to kind of formalize and welcome the St. John's Pride entity and to kind of do some community building, we're also going to be raising a rainbow flag at the town hall on Logie Bay Road. And we're going to have a representative from the township as well with some speeches. So it's important, I believe, to show that there's support, not just in the big cities, but in the smaller communities as well, because there's a lot of kind of people that are not too understanding or open or accepting or afraid to be out in the little towns. So here's just another small way to kind of let people know what's happening with Pride and what it's all about and what people are all about.
Now, there's a couple of major events that are happening throughout Pride Week. One is the Yuck Yucks Comedy Night fundraiser with St. John's Pride. Can you tell us about that?
Absolutely. It's quite exciting and innovating for the City of St. John's to be partnering during Pride Week with a major organization such as Yuck Yucks Entertainment. They're going to be flying in some top-quality entertainers from the mainland as well as a local, Mark Day. It's also going to be a fundraiser to help Pride cover costs of a lot of the other events that we'll be offering people for free. That's going to be on a Thursday night. There's also going to be a special appearance by a local drag artist known as Doris, and it's going to be a dance party afterwards, so it's going to be a tremendous evening event. Tickets are available at Yuck Yucks, $20.
And, of course, that's open to the general public.
Yeah, anyone. It is a what do you call it, an adult-only 19-plus.
Plus, right.
Bar, but anyone can go. Anyone can buy tickets. We encourage you to buy tickets as soon as possible so we can have an idea as to the numbers and who's going to be there. And
you mentioned that it is 19-plus, but there are activities for the youth to get involved as well?
Absolutely. It's important to ensure that everybody of all ages, all demographics, feels included and welcome at Pride, and we're going out of our way to make that happen. The opening day, we're having a reception at City Hall at 7 o'clock, and that will now be open to all ages. Anyone can come and see City Hall, listen to City Hall reps. There's going to be, in addition to a lot of pub nights, there's going to be a coffee house event. There's an open house at the Tommy Sexton. There's going to be an educational forum panel discussion on the Thursday at the Arts and Culture Center. There are going to be a scavenger hunt and a picnic, and the variety show at the Arts and Culture Center is open to everybody, and of course the finale, the parade.
Now, I have a question, actually, about the community, and it's something I've always wondered, and I'm not sure how many other people feel this way, but there's a word that I've always been uneasy about, but some people say that it is okay to use the word queer. How do you feel?
I guess my opening thought is we all, as human beings, have a right to put any label upon ourselves that we see fit to do. the word queer has been around a long time, and in the past it was utilized in a derogatory or negative context. And I'm a little older, so I kind of remember when the word was not considered appropriate. And
Me too.
Yeah, I don't personally think it's the best way to label anything by using an old term, but it is making a comeback. It is kind of designed as a all-inclusive umbrella term. You've probably heard the acronym LGBT or LGBTQ. Well, there's a lot more than just the LGBTs, lesbians, gays, bisexuals, trans. You could be intersex, for example. You could be pansexual. There's a variety of different entities that sort of fit under this community. And using the word queer is a way of saying we are part of this community somehow, but we don't necessarily like or consider ourselves LGBT or T.
Interesting. Yeah. Now you can get the full week of events available on your website?
Yes, stjohnspride.org is the site. There's information about the week, the schedule of events, and, of course, information about our friends and our sponsors. It wouldn't be possible with all of their help.
And I was just going through the schedule of events. It's so jam-packed for an entire week. Mm-hmm. So we want to get you on the air with us again and talk in depth about more of the concerts, because a lot of folks are going to be just thrilled when they find out about the individual events.
Oh, for sure. We're very excited to have formed a partnership with the Arts and Culture Center. They're helping us out a lot, and they're going to raise the profile of Pride and introduce the concept of the LGBT community to so many more people.
Thank you for coming on our show this morning.
You're very welcome. Looking forward to chatting again.
Definitely. Jennifer McCreath is an advocate for the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community with St. John's Pride, Inc. VOCM time is 7:15.